If you're on a weight loss journey right now but you're not seeing results, I want to share 3 perspectives that I think would really help you to see why you're not losing weight. If you haven't met before and you're new here, hi, my name is Clara. I'm an online fitness coach and I empower women to let go of self-sabotage so they can lose weight for the very final time. I have done my own weight loss journey of 20 kilos and I've also done a bodybuilding competition. So I know the struggles, I've been in it several times. I don't want to give you the basic standard answer of you need to be in a calorie deficit because you already know that. I'm going to dive deep into the 3 reasons that goes beyond the strategy and that goes more into the mindset of the strategy. Because the truth is you can make any plan work, but it's all about what you think of the plan and how it feels for you. One of the reasons to why your weight loss plan is not working might be because you're not fully aligned with it. In order for you to be really consistent with your plan, you need to be 100% aligned with what it stands for and what it feels like when you're in it. Because if you're going to be able to stick to a plan, it needs to feel so good in yourself. Like you need to be embodying the lifestyle itself. And if you're trying to force on a plan or a strategy that doesn't really feel like you're never ever going to stick to it. So if you're feeling a lot of resistance right now with your current plan or with your current strategy, then that might be because it's not personalized to you. You need to have a lifestyle that you can feel so good about and that you actually feel like you're thriving in. And if you're not currently feeling that way, then it might be an indicator that you're trying to do what you think you should be doing rather than what feels good for you. Because the truth is, you can make keto work, you can make intermittent fasting work, you can make anything work. Like literally, that's why it's so trending. People who are only basing their diet on like carnivore, like eating lots of meats and lots of fats and lots of fruits. And it's awesome because I love to see people eating wholesome foods. But the truth is, it's just because that strategy works for them. It's not the strategy itself that got really great results. It's because they're in a calorie deficit and because they're truly aligning and feeling so good about the strategy that they make it work. The plan needs to be aligned with your deeper purpose and your values, which brings me into the second perspective to why your weight loss might not be working right now. And that is because you haven't truly dived deep into your deeper why. You need to go below surface level. You need to understand truly how you will feel showing up in your life when you lost the weight. It cannot be that you want to feel confident. It needs to be even deeper than that. So a journal exercise that I like to incorporate with my clients when they get onboarded with me is to really go deeper, to ask, to really find the deeper why. So you can do this as a guided meditation, but I like to do it as a journal exercise too. So what you can do right now is that you can write down, why is it important for me to lose weight? You answer the question. And then you ask yourself one more time, why? Why do I want that? And then you answer that question. And then you repeat that for 3 more times. So you should ask yourself why 5 times in order to really, really get into the deep answer and your deeper purpose to why you want to lose weight. Because it can't be that you want to fit in your clothes. It has to come from an emotional level of you. Something like you want to be a role model for your kids and be the role model that you never had when you were growing up. It needs to be something that really feels in your heart, because there are going to be moments in your weight loss journey where you're going to get into your head. You're going to be in your head and you're going to be stuck up here, and you need to start to connect to your deeper why in order to get yourself out of your head. It's when we're in our head, that's when we are self-sabotaging. That's when we are overthinking. That's when we have food guilt. That's when it doesn't feel great. And so what you need to do is that you need to connect to your deeper why. So anytime in your weight loss journey when your brain and your logical thinking is going to want to help you to self-sabotage, that's when your heart is going to step into it and really connect to why are you doing this, even when it's hard. Because if you don't have a deeper why, you are going to be in your head majority of the time, and you are going to self-sabotage. Which brings me to the third perspective. The reason to why you are not creating weight loss results for yourself is because you're in your head. While weight loss is obviously, at the end of the day, still a balance between energy input and energy output, it is so important that we sometimes disconnect with the strategy and start to connecting with ourselves. If you're always in your masculine energy, you're go, 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 I'm gonna hit my steps, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take everything off, you're always up here. Which means that whenever you can't keep going, because it's going to come to a point, especially if you're a female, it's going to come to a point where if you're only in your masculine energy, your body is going to feel that, and your body's going to try to lead you out of that. So then if you're constantly in your go, go, go energy, you want to be really consistent, right? And you're either going to burn out, which is then eventually going to lead to self-sabotage, or giving up because you don't want to be in that energy again. It doesn't feel great. As a female, you're supposed to be embracing both of the energies. We want that go, go, go energy, especially when we're in the gym, but we also need to know how to regulate our nervous system, because if we're always in that masculine energy, then what happens is that we can't maintain it. And then your body is going to be like, we need to regulate because it's taking too much energy to just be on the go all the time. And if you don't know how to self-regulate, you're going to eat when you're stressed, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling tired, especially, and you're not going to see your results over time. What I learned after my bodybuilding competition, how it feels like in your body when your body is under so much stress internally. Before going into this, I knew that my body was going to feel stressed, exhausted, fatigued, and that my hunger levels were going to be out of whack. But what I didn't quite realize was that this stress, training my body for literally 9 months, that every single day I was trained not to listen to my body. I was trained to just tick things off. So I was so disconnected to what my body actually needed, and I started to stress eat, and I started to just binge. When you gain a lot of weight, you're so eager to just do anything. You'll do anything to shred it off, right? So you go and do excessive amounts of exercise, and you eat as low calorie as you possibly can. You don't really focus on fueling your body. You're being in that diet mentality. So your body is literally telling you, stop, I don't want to do this anymore. This is too much stress. If you don't know how to recognize signs, you're always going to be in those periods where you're super consistent, you're going all in, you're, ticking things off every single day, and it comes to a point where you can't maintain it and you just fall off track, and you repeat that months for months. You gain weight, you feel so guilty, so then you start actioning more, but then you fall off track. And that's just how things works, because we need to commit to the longer process. We need to commit and finding acceptance to where we are right now in order to shred the weight off. You can't do a quick fix without having the side effects coming after it. You can lose so much weight in 6 to 8 weeks. So much weight. I know that because I dropped 15 kilos in 8 weeks. 15 kilos. So you can create a lot of results for yourself super quickly, but are you actually willing to deal with the aftermath of what comes after that? Because your body's going to be under a lot of stress. You're not going to really enjoy the process. So what I like to teach my clients is actually how we can find a strategy that works for them, for their lifestyle, so they don't have to feel like the strategy is forced onto them. You want to feel like your lifestyle is just your lifestyle. It's literally just changing what you eat and moving a little bit more and following a strength training program. That is it. That's literally it. And then there's going to be moments where you're going to want to eat or you're feeling a little bit extra hungry, where you're going to have to resist to fall into temptation. But overall, your weight loss journey doesn't have to feel like it's a forced process onto you. It shouldn't feel like this Biggest Loser competition. It should feel so empowering for you to wake up and yes, I'm going to work on my goals today. And you just fall in love with the process. And that's what I help my clients to do, because at the end of the day, we only have now. We live here and now, and if we are constantly just going to be thinking about what our body looks like, and starting to really find resistance going to the gym, we don't really like what we're doing, like, what's the point? You can like what you're doing and still see results. So I hope that you found this video really helpful in terms of like seeing it from a different perspective. I really want to be the person who brings a little bit light into your journey and help you understand that it doesn't have to feel hard. It doesn't have to feel like you see on social media, like just discipline and just pushing and constantly being that go mindset. While we want to turn into the masculine energy when we're in the gym, you also need to how to embrace the feminine to truly be present and enjoy your life. So I hope that you found that really helpful, and if you're liking the way that I coach and you want more value, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting heaps more, because I love just helping other women to feel so freaking confident, but also feel like they're actually working towards goals that excite them, that makes them feel empowered. Anyways, I'll see you soon.